It's time for Whirlpool presents ESPN Cricket for T20 Timeout, powered by Dell. We're looking ahead to the game between Sunrisers, Hyderabad and the Kolkata Knight Riders. Joining me soon, Ajit Agarkar and Sanjay Manjrekar. Right, let's go to our first of five statements ahead of this game. Sanjay, first one for you. Sunrisers Hyderabad should include Mohammad Nabi. Your thoughts?
Yeah, I'm a huge fan of Nabi, and it's a nice, delicious thought to get Nabi in. But who does he come in place of? Because you can have only four foreign players. So I'm looking at Warner, Bairstow, and Rashid Khan as people that you can't drop. So you've got a choice between Kane Williamson and Nabi. And Mitchell Marsh was a strange selection, I thought, in the last game. So looking at SRH's batting, I think Kane Williamson more needed for this team rather than Nabi. So I'll go with Kane Williamson. And unfortunately, we'll have to sort of make Nabi wait for his turn.
Ajit, he had an excellent CPL. The question I guess Sunrisers have to answer is, what are they going to miss of Mitchell Marsh more, the batting or the bowling? Your thoughts?
Yeah, strange selection. Agree with Sanjay. They obviously wanted sort of his batting lower middle order. That's where they think they're a little bit weak with Manish Pandey playing okay at number 3 now. That's why the inclusion, whether Nabi is a good enough batsman or as good as Mitchell Marsh, whether he can make a difference, I'm not so sure. They need Williamson more than him. I think you need quality, especially at the top of the order. If Warner or a Bairstow were to get out early, it doesn't, that middle order doesn't inspire a lot of confidence if they have to chase a decent total or even to set one. So at this point, as much as you would like to play Nabi for his form and obvious quality in bowling, but I think Williamson probably makes the 11 ahead of him for me.
Just a quick question, Sanjay. They've got Morgan, they've got Rana. Would Nabi's off spin come in handy?
As I said, it's a tempting thought. But Nabi is not one of those, off spinners that will turn the ball sharply away from him. He is a great T20, all conditions bowler who can bowl in the first half, second half, left-hander, right-hander, doesn't matter. But as Ajit also said, who is more important for Sunrisers Hyderabad? If Vijay Shankar was in great form or Abhishek Sharma was playing well, maybe yes, Nabi. But the batting, after Bairstow and Manish Pandey looks pretty fragile or hollow. So that's why I think Kane Williamson more necessary.
Right, let's go to our next statement. Ajit, this one for you. Pat Cummins should take the new ball against Warner and Bairstow. Your thoughts?
I think so. I think when you've picked somebody with that kind of quality, to be the leader of the pack, you've got to give him the new ball. I think Warrior and Mavi both bowled okay against Mumbai Indians. I don't think they did a bad job with the new ball. But when you have a Pat Cummins, similar thoughts I have about Bumrah. I know off topic, but Bumrah should be taking the new ball for Mumbai Indians as well.
He was used in the 5th over, Sanjay, in the last game. Your thoughts?
Yeah. See, Ronald, the reason for that was they were playing these two young, raw fast bowlers, Warrior and Mavi. So they wanted to ease them into IPL pressure and let Pat Cummins have a slightly more difficult task, being the more experienced in season, but it didn't work. And I think now it's almost a no-brainer that they should have somebody like Pat Cummins going hard. As Tom Moody made an excellent point, the first 6 overs has to be about attacking bowling.
All right, let's go to our next statement, and that is that the Kolkata Knight Riders left-handers can blunt the threat of Rashid Khan. As we look at the numbers of Nitish Rana and Eoin Morgan against Rashid Khan, Sanjay, your thoughts?
Eoin Morgan has done well against Rashid Khan, but when I see Eoin Morgan playing the IPL, I see a slightly different Eoin Morgan, the way he starts off and looks a little anxious when he's in an IPL setting. So let's hope he gets his confidence. Then maybe that would work. Two left-handers. Generally, Rashid Khan doesn't have problems with left-handed, but anybody who can play a slog sweep can go after Rashid Khan. People like Shane Watson and those guys who play the slog sweep. But to answer your question, if Eoin Morgan shows the same kind of confidence, good batting lineup for Rashid, for people to go after Rashid.
Not too many batsmen can claim they've had the better of Rashid Khan. Ajit, you go back to the World Cup last year, albeit a 50-over World Cup. Morgan smashed Rashid for 50 out of 20 balls, including 7 sixes. Those memories would still be there in both players' minds.
Yeah, but this is a different sort of franchise cricket. Becomes a little bit different. There's no doubt. The one thing I've seen here is the pitches are quite flat. I think after the first couple of games, they seem to be a lot whiter, and there's less grass on it. So there's no real turn on it. So most teams seem to be approaching Rashid Khan to just play out his 4 overs and make, because they don't have enough depth in the bowling, they are still being able to capitalize. So the first sort of aim of most teams is to not give wickets to him. In that, if these left-handers do dominate, it'll put a lot more pressure on Sunrisers. So I expect people not to try and lose wickets to him, and that's the way they'll approach. So left-handers anyway for a leg spinner will make his job a little bit tougher. There's not a lot of spin on it. The bigger boundaries help, but I see most teams approaching Rashid Khan the same way.
Let's talk about the rest of the Sunrisers bowling, and that's our next talking point. Hyderabad need more pace in their attack. Ajit.
Yeah, without a doubt. I mean, I don't know where you'll find it unless you play a Billy Stanlake, which unfortunately overseas guy doesn't fit at least in my opinion, doesn't fit in the 11. Unfortunately, it'll be nice. They played RCB last game, and we saw Padikkal just take them down at the start of the. You want that little bit of extra pace to test players. Do they have that in their squad? Perhaps a Khalil is the better option than Natarajan, because one, he has had a little bit of experience. Certainly has more quality than what I know it's only one game, so you shouldn't be too harsh on somebody. But I was a little bit surprised that he didn't play.
Early days, Sanjay, in the tournament, we're not sure who's fully fit, who's not. But assuming everyone is available for selection, Khalil is an option. Basil Thampi, Siddharth Kaul. Would you play any of them?
I think Khalil, because he's been there, done that. He's got a bit of self-confidence every time he bowls, looks to get wickets. And especially if Sunil Narine opens again against Sunrisers Hyderabad, they've got to have somebody, who will bowl bouncers into his ribs, because you found out that he really struggled with that kind of length. So only for that reason, at least, I think Khalil should come in. And once again, I want to reiterate the fact that the selection for Sunrisers Hyderabad last time was really strange.
All right, let's go to our final point. Sanjay has already touched upon it. Should KKR continue with Sunil Narine? So my statement is Narine shouldn't open the innings anymore for KKR. Sanjay.
Against Sunrisers Hyderabad, he could, because you're looking at probable, bowling coming from Khalil Ahmed, Sandeep Sharma, Siddharth Kaul, Stanlake won't play. So yes, against SRH he can still. Against Mumbai Indians and Delhi Capitals, no.
Ajit?
He should open. I mean, not yet. I don't think you want to make a decision after one game. Ran into a really quick Mumbai Indians attack, and they bowled really well at him. But he's had impactful innings for KKR. That's the best position for him. I think in that lineup, is there a better player than him who'll guarantee you success? I know there's no guarantees, but I don't think so in that lineup. So in my opinion, at least in the near future, at least over the next couple of games, they should continue with.
Can I throw in an option for you, Ajit? I'm sure Ronak also is thinking on the same lines. Gill and Rana to open, or maybe Tripathi to open and, leave out Nikhil Naik and have Narine come down the order. I mean, against Sunrisers Hyderabad, I'm with you. He can continue opening, but maybe against, quicker attacks like Kings XI Punjab, I've got Shami and Cottrell, Mumbai Indians and Delhi Capitals. Narine may not be a good bet.
I think he plays the same way. I think that's his game. Sometimes it can be an irritating thing for a bowler. Doesn't matter if it's a quick attack or not. Because if he gets going, you don't quite know where to bowl to him. So that's why I said maybe in the next 2 or 3 games, if he gets some runs, you may as well continue with him, because it's not as if he loses his wicket, it really does any harm to them. So you may as well make the best of use of him unless he's really struggling.
All right. Thank you very much. Ajit Agarkar and Sanjay Manjrekar. This was our preview of the game between Kolkata and Sunrisers Hyderabad on Whirlpool Presents ESPN Cricket 50-20 Timeout, powered by Dell.